Here I'm performing a seated incline dumbbell bench press. You can see that I have angled the chair at roughly 45 degrees. Now you can change this angling to 45 to 60 degrees and still going to be targeting the chest. Now when I'm performing this movement, there's going to be an arch in my lower back because this allows for that greater stability to create and hence greater output and more gains. Now you can see once again I'm using a neutral grip, not pronated or not supinated, it's in neutral. And look at where my arms and dumbbell bar path is. It's not totally at where my ears are and neither is it too far forward. Instead, it is at a sweet spot where my shoulder angle with relative to my torso or body is roughly 45 degrees. So you can see here from a better angle, you can see my upper arm and body creates this 45-degree angle, and that is a sweet spot for good mobility and movement and maintains overall good joint health. As to how low you want to go low enough that there's still a constant tension on the chest, but you don't want to go too low such that we are just relying on the passive structures like the ligaments and hanging off those structures for support at the bottom. And as to how high we go, usually I would like to lock it out at the top. So in terms of the movement, I am coming down, and then when I push up, I'm coming up and towards the midline. So it's up and towards the center. That is how I like to push upwards, not just coming up. It's up and towards the center, and then control it back down. So once again, to run through a few tips, I use my legs to kick the weight off the dumbbells onto my arms so that I do not waste energy. Number 2, I create an arch in my lower back. Number 3, I position my arm such that it's roughly 45 degrees between my torso or my body with my upper arm. And then I lower the weight down low enough that it's still having tension on my chest and not on just my ligaments. And then when I push up and towards the midline in a controlled manner.